Ladies, did you hear? The GLC community is having our national conference in-person event this July 18 and 19 in Thomasville, Georgia. You'll see here some of the topics that are on the agenda. We're going to have dynamic speakers, we're going to have a panel discussion, as well as breakout sessions. So regardless of your season in life, you will be blessed. The theme for this conference is Navigating Seasons with God. Trust me, I have put a lot of prayer and intention. I've been working with my lovely team, and we're getting together some good information for you, as well as some really impactful speakers, so that we can make sure that we all leave with a better understanding how we can go through life seasons with God. If it is your first time tuning in, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. You picked a great episode because I'm going to be talking about two very different strategies that we can employ when we are pursuing our goals, when we are trying to attack our to-do list, which if you're like me, your to-do list is endless. But we have to be strategic, right? Because we don't want to just work hard, ladies. We want to work smart as well. So I came across a video. It was a reel on Instagram, and I've seen multiple iterations of this same concept. And every time I saw it, I thought to myself, we need to chat about this in the GLC community because it's two very different approaches and the outcome differs as well. But I think that each approach has its place based on your resources, based on your bandwidth, based on what you need in that season. So I want to chat about both of these strategies, and I hope that after viewing this episode, you can pull on this information when you are addressing your to-do list or when you are approaching your goals. Hey lady, welcome back to your new favorite talk show for Christian women, Grown Lady Chat. I'm your host, Dr. Sherunda Simone, and here in the GLC community, we focus on growth and personal development tips for Christian women. So here on the screen, I'm showing you one of the videos. I think this was the very first video of this kind that I saw on social media. Maybe you've seen it as well. But you'll see here two young men. There is a blue side and an orange side, and each young man is trying to get his balls into the bucket first, okay? So it's definitely a race. And as you can see on the blue side, he started with the balls closest to him. And already you can look in the video and notice that it seems as though the blue side is going to win versus the orange side. Now, on the orange side, the young man decided to go all the way to the end of the line and pick up the furthest ball first and put it in the bucket. And it's not until the very end of the video where you see right here that the orange side, his strategy actually allowed him to finish before the blue side. Which, when you're looking at the video and it's starting out, you're thinking there's no way the orange side is ever going to win this race. Clearly, the blue has the advantage initially. So I want to talk about the two different strategies. One strategy is doing what's easiest right there in the moment. It's right before you. It's low-hanging fruit. It's effective, right? It's right there. You can easily grab it, check it off your to-do list. The other strategy, which is the one that the orange side employed, was doing the hardest thing first. And for many people, especially those who are procrastinators, sometimes the reason why you delay doing the hard things or doing your activities in general is because you're afraid of the hard thing. It's because you don't want to do the activity that's going to push you out of your comfort zone. So you go for the low-hanging fruit. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a different strategy. As you can see, both of the young men accomplished the goal. They both got all of their balls into the bucket, but one had a different strategy where he did the hardest thing first. You don't want to do the hard thing. You know that it's going to take a lot out of you, and it seems like this big monument task that you don't want to address. That's when you should exercise your discipline muscle and do the hard thing first. And so the strategy from the orange side would be perfect for you if you are procrastinating. So that's one strategy. And as you can see in this demonstration and in the other demonstrations that I've seen across the other social media videos, I've seen where the person who does the hardest thing first, who goes all the way to the end of the line to get the cup or the ball and bring it back, they tend to finish first. But let's not neglect the importance of the blue side, okay? The blue side said, you know what? I see this task right in front of me. It's easier for me to accomplish. I'm going to do it first. And he still accomplished the goal. He still got all the balls into the bucket, but he didn't do it as quickly. I still believe there is a place for that strategy as well when you're looking at your goals, your to-do list. It's still okay if you need. For example, let's say you're someone who you're lacking momentum. You're not really procrastinating. It's just things don't seem to be really happening for you. Even as you're pursuing your goal, you're checking things off the list. So what you want to do is maybe give yourself a little bit of reward and get some momentum as you go. That would be the perfect time to do the easier things on your list first. For example, if you know that you struggle to get started on your daily to-do list, or you struggle to get started on your goal list, the actions and activities that you know that you need to accomplish in order to move you along on your goal, you struggle with just starting, then you need to do something small, a small task, like making your bed in the morning. That's why so many successful people will encourage you to do something simple like making your bed in the morning. Why? Because that one little task is a mental checkbox to say, okay, I did this little task. You're inspired to do something else. It could be smaller, it could be the same size task, it could be a bigger task, but it's all about inspiration and starting out. The momentum that we need sometimes, it's hard to get going, but once you get going, you know that you'll keep it up. So in that regard, guess what? The blue side, that strategy, it's okay, it's going to be helpful. So I wanted for us to talk about this because I believe that both strategies have their place. Depending on where you are, you can employ either the orange strategy or the blue side strategy. One might happen sooner than the other, but both will get you to the same point. So I want for you to think the next time you find yourself staring down what seems like the endless abyss of your to-do list, or maybe you are looking at the action steps you need to take to accomplish your goal and they just seem so big, so heavy. Think about what is causing you to pause. Think about why you are struggling to start. Is it more that you're procrastinating? You don't want to do it at all. You would rather do anything else. Pick lint from your navel. If that's you, then try the strategy of doing the hardest thing first. Okay, get that out the way so that you can focus on the little things that are maybe more enjoyable, they're easier for you, and that will be helpful. But let's say it's not that you are a procrastinator, but maybe you're just sluggish to start. You'll do it, but you're going to drag your feet. Then maybe for you, doing the easiest things first is going to help you get momentum. Hey lady, are you a woman who loves the Lord and who also enjoys beautiful things? Well, if you are, then you are personally invited to join my exclusive Christian women's group. In this group, we chat about clothes, beauty, home decor, parenting, marriage, cooking, and of course, our Christian walk. It's Christian lifestyle all-encompassing. So be sure to join by clicking the link below. I hope to chat with you soon. Now back to our show. Ladies, I do hope that this episode is helpful to you when you are addressing your goals, your to-do list, your tasks. I would also encourage you to share this with your children, all right, regardless of how old they are, because we can all use help when it comes to productivity, time management, and actually being effective and productive in our daily activities. Ladies, did you hear? The GLC community is having our national conference in-person event this July 18 and 19 in Thomasville, Georgia. You'll see here some of the topics that are on the agenda. We're going to have dynamic speakers, we're going to have a panel discussion, as well as breakout sessions. So regardless of your season in life, you will be blessed. The theme for this conference is Navigating Seasons with God. Trust me, I have put a lot of prayer and intention. I've been working with my lovely team, and we're getting together some good information for you, as well as some really impactful speakers, so that we can make sure that we all leave with a better understanding how we can go through life seasons with God. All righty, ladies, that is it. So thank you so very much for tuning in. Until Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, remember, I am Dr. Sherunda Simone, and I will either see you at the top or from the top. You decide. Bye.